What's up, y'all? This is D from Brooklyn, and I'm giving you a fast forward of 2025's opening of the pond. It has been a couple of weeks, and I usually give you from beginning to end, but I'm going to shortcut it this year because I actually left the pond open for the winter, not with fish in it, but I left it with the water. I let it grow out. I didn't scrape anything off. I left the leaf litter and everything in there. So let's take a close
From
up.
this moment on, you will now be known as Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh ha ha!
Welcome, brother Sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh ha ha!
Enough with the sharkbait.
Sharkbait! Ooh!
All right, everybody, for those of you that are not familiar with my summer tubbing projects, that means you're not a subscriber. So take a moment now, click the subscribe button, check out the videos. If you're interested in setting up a outdoor little tub that is not in the ground, you may be very interested in what I have to say. If you're not, then we'll just chill out, have a drink or two, have a snack, and check it out. So for starters, let me give you the background. This is a 70-gallon horse trough, which is something that they use for feeding livestock. You can get them sometimes on Facebook Marketplace or eBay. I got mine from a outdoor supply place. It's about 5 or 6 years old now. I really don't remember, but it is a 70-gallon unit. It's not very deep. It's about, I'd say about a little over 1.5 feet or 18 inches deep. It's 6 foot in length, which is what I love. I favor long over deep because you can actually see the fish. And that brings me to the tub's contents. Since I did not clean out the tub over the winter, you'll see that there is a lot of moam in the bottom. That is the darkness. Otherwise, it's a white bottom. I like it dark. It is very, very good for the fish. It actually creates a much healthier environment similar to what they are used to in the wild, and it makes them very, very comfortable. I got some plants that I brought from outside. I got a few that I got at a place way upstate. I went upstate for a while, and I brought some plants back with me. I had left the sword plant. If you guys are familiar, last year I left the sword plant in the water over the winter, and it's actually coming back. You can see it growing out of the water. And I also hooked up one of these solar panels. So the solar panels actually run the tub's air. You really don't need it because outside there is a natural transition between the surface of the water and just getting air, unless you got a really stagnant dead pool of water, which you never want to have. But I like it for the movement itself, and I like it just gives me peace of mind. On the really, really hot days, I know that there's good aeration in the water, and it's really good for the fish. Creates a little bit of movement. I do not have the mosquito discs, but if you have stagnant water, you might want to pick up mosquito discs, which are safe for the fish, but it prevents you from having a pool of mosquitoes. If the water is stagnant, you'll have mosquitoes breed up in that water. So they sell these discs. I'll put a picture up there, give you an idea. You can pick them up at Home Depot and Lowe's. They're very easy. They're about $7-8 for a pack of 4 or 5, and they'll give you a really pest-free. But for the most part, if you get fish like rice fish, Danios, I want to say some killifish that are hardy in cooler temperatures, even gouramis and paradise fish, which I'm getting ready to get to, they make short work of mosquito larvae really, really quick, and they will grow very, very fast. So you can see I got the plants in here. This I bring from outside. I don't know the name of this plant. It's just a floating kind of like a moss, but it multiplies very fast. And if you have problems with things that multiply very fast, duckweed, you got to remove on a regular. If you let duckweed sit, it will multiply so fast you'll never be able to see in your tub. And as you can see, my water is crystal clear. There's no filtration. All I have is a box filter hooked up to my solar powered air pump, and I have another solar power pump that if I can get you a quicker look, it's right there. If you can see it, it's right there. and it pumps water up through this tube, and it just creates a little splatter just to create some water movement, circulate some water. Now, as far as fish, I love paradise fish. I brought the black paradise fish, my male that I had indoors. He's actually fried. I was saved last year. If you don't remember, I left the pond running too long. It got a little cold. I didn't know I had fry in the tub. I thought they were guppies, and one of the guppies was actually a paradise fish. And I didn't know until about, I want to say, January, when he got big enough to know what kind of fish he was. So he's out here. I'm going to try to ease back a little bit and see if he comes out. And the rest I just picked up about a week ago. I'm going to take this camera off the tripod. The rest I got about a week ago. I have an albino male, which you can see him chilling all the way down there. I love the albino fish. If I can get a picture of him, he's right there. I got a little glare, so it's hard to see him. There he is. An albino male, beautiful fish. And I have some red paradise fish, which I scored at Petco. Sometimes you really get lucky. And I got 3 females. So I have 3 females. I have my male black paradise. And I'm going to get to a really, really, really great surprise that I just found like today as I was getting ready to film. But I got 3 males. Oh, there's the male. He came out. And you can see beautiful. Look at the finnage on this guy. The females are very small, but you can see this one. It's hard to focus out here, but see, this one is ready to spawn. You can look how big it is. I just fed them some flakes. He's looking for more flakes because he sees me out here. And look how big that gal is. But the male is really pretty. You can tell the males by the exuberant finnage, really long entrails, and really beautiful albino male there. But I'm pretty sure my black paradise fish created this. It is a bubble nest. Look how high that baby is. I just stumbled across it, which is why I was like, wow, when I saw that female really plump, and the male is hard to catch. He's really big. I didn't realize how big. Oh wait, there he is, there he is, there he is. I didn't realize how big he was until I put him out here next to these little guys I got from Petco. And he chases around these females all day. He's like quite the playboy, that player from the Himalayas, chasing the females around. There's 3 of them out here. But great surprise, beautiful fish. And they really like, oh, there he is in the nest. You can see him in the nest. I'm gonna have to do a breeding video, but my man D does better breeding videos than me. But it's only June. I just put him out about 4 days ago, and we had that 100-degree heat wave, and I guess that really triggered the spawn. You can see all the algae growing on the side of the tub. Really healthy for the fish, but the sudden change in the temperature definitely triggered him to go into playboy mode, and it's a great thing. So care for the fish. I feed them flake. Most of the time I feed them flake. They definitely live off a lot of fauna that is just naturally in the water because I let all the mom. Look at these, he's chasing all the females. It's gonna be I wonder if they can calm or just get 2 females into one nest. That'd be very interesting, and I'll keep you guys up on it, because this one's plump too. There's like 2 of them. I guess they're really getting into spawning mode from one nest. But having that out here, they like the still water. So the water pumps shut off at night because they're solar powered. The plants do an excellent job of just cycling, photosynthesis, just keeping the water really clear. As I say, there's no filtration really, and even the box filter does nothing. It's so slow. It's really just for me. And what the heck is this guy under? Oh, I see what he's under. I guess I left some old flower pots down there, and he's actually in the flower pots underwater. I wish I could focus a lot better. Got to get a better camera. But this guy is chilling. I don't know what those are, but he's in there. So it's just a beautiful natural habitat. If you guys are interested in setting up setting up a tub and you got questions, leave them in the comments below. I'm going to tell you there's no heaters out here. It's good old-fashioned Mother Nature. Let me see what the temperature is. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's in the high 70s. I mean, it was 71 degrees outside today. It was about 110, which was a record for New York. And the fish do just fine. I keep these guys out here. Sometimes the weather, it has actually hit 40 degrees. And the water would be around 48, 50, and they do just fine. But this year I'm going to move them inside early because I had a lot of fry outside, and it was November, I swear to God. And I didn't realize there was so many fry. And I rushed them indoors, and they were actually a bunch of guppies. I got about 20 guppies and that black paradise fish. I lost the parents. I'm so upset because it's very hard to find black paradise fish. But I'm hoping with this great surprise over here that I'll actually end up with some babies. Maybe I'll get a mix of red and black paradise fish. So things to note. Now I'm going to keep this video pretty short because it's running 10 minutes now. Surface area must be covered. Your tub must be covered or you're playing with danger. Animals will definitely go in here looking for water when it gets hot. I mean, squirrels, cats, birds, everything. I've had birds literally swimming in the tubs from time to time. So I have a nice cover. This cover, I guess, I don't even know how many years it is. I've supported it and kind of refortified it over the years. Here's my makeshift handle. So old hanger material I just bent into a handle. This is sealed. Is it pressure treated? I don't remember. I think it is pressure treated. No, it's not pressure treated. I sealed it with a marine grade sealer. I just brushed it on. You can see right there where I brushed it on. I forget sometimes. Several layers of chicken wire. It's even rusty from having like fountain. I had tried to put fountain tips on here and that just sprayed the water and made it rusty. But it's sitting in the rain, so it's going to rust anyway. Fish don't care. I've never had a problem with them dying or anything like that. As I said earlier, this thing's about 6 years old. You can look at my older videos and just see how it's progressed. Keep it simple. I got the solar powered air pumps, the solar powered bubblers. You can get them for about 15 bucks on Amazon or eBay, and some are better than others, so I don't really recommend any specific type. But the solar powered air pump, and that runs this right here, which I put in a Ziploc bag because I just know that water will screw it up. So it's in a Ziploc bag and it's hanging on my my trellis, and the line is actually stapled with my staple gun and runs in here, and it doesn't run at night, and they're chilling. And that's it. Simple. Once again, check out my older videos. If you're interested in setting something up, ask your questions below. I've bred all kind of fish out here: danios, killifish, gadeids, platies, paradise fish, all kinds of fish I've raised in this tub. This is probably the best way that I breed fish because I'm really not a big fish breeder, and these guys are doing great. So I'm gonna wrap it up with that. Once again, love, peace, and hair grease. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching because it motivates me. Your questions motivate me to shoot more. And for those of you that don't know about the Brooklyn Aquarium Society, proud member of the Brooklyn Aquarium Society. We meet the second Friday of every month, except in July and August, where we chill for the summer and have little trips and meetups and things like that. So if you're interested in becoming a member or learning more, check us out at basny.org, or check us out on Facebook and join that. I'm also on Facebook, D from Brooklyn. D from Brooklyn's freshwater and saltwater aquariums. I do it all. Reefs, freshwater plants, I do it all. I love the hobby. This keeps me going and motivated. So till next time, I'm going to wrap it up. Shooting it, no fancy editing, just enjoying my fish. And I hope you enjoy your fish too. Look at this player. See ya. Another good thing about the tub being long, I don't worry about them chasing the fish because it's got more than enough space to run. And I didn't know that mum was so thick that they can go under it. Later, y'all.